Welcome to the Marita Minutes. If you're new here, welcome. For all my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey. I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk about the screen clip from Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Social media.
We never saw each other.
But never
Never saw each other. Not even in the gym.
Never.
Never saw each other.
The first time I walked into the gym, I ran. I got scared.
He did. He turned around and walked away.
Yeah, like I ran.
He
Like literally took off.
did.
Like,
What year was this?
it was like 2019, 2020, 21 or something like that.
2021.
We had no interactions when they were together.
Let me tell y'all something. There are some people in this world who will never understand the fact that you can have conversation with someone and it can just be
legit.
conversation.
Yeah,
like some people, because they can't do it. So there are people you can just, I know.
Like
you
we
can have
never, when I
conversation
say
with people, and
never
that's
talk
bad.
anything.
I understand.
Like I think
I
even
promise
if we
I do.
did, I might have been
I
the
get
one that said like,
You can't. I feel you, but the reality is.
No, that's
is that-
Marcel's reality.
No. This is based on what you said. If your conversation had to stop when her husband came back,
that's what it's supposed to do.
Correct.
Which means it was something to be stopped.
Melody sure is defending married couples having conversations with people of the opposite sex.
Maybe Martell was not lying about Mel having all these conversations within their marriage after all.
So here I am on that. Okay, Letitia. First of all, did y'all pick up on Ken and Trish talking about um 19, 20, 21, a 3-year span? Y'all can't tell me when y'all met each other. Y'all trying to get the timeline right because clearly it started in 19. Like he said initially, he said 2020, 19. It that's when it started. That's when Marquez said it started. And you all were having conversation while he was still in the house. You told on yourself. 19, 20, what was it? 20, 19, 21. What? When you meet the one that you love, when you meet the one that you love, you know what year it was. That's something you don't forget. So then again, he's still trying to plead his case. We never talked about anything but that. And then Marcel said, well, if the husband found out, then why did you have to stop your conversation? Out of respect for the husband, yeah, you should stop your conversation, even if it isn't anything but platonic. However, they was putting chocolate emojis. Who does that with another man when you married? Or and then I think Ken was in a relationship. Who does that? Y'all flirting. It was innocent, probably flirting at first. And that grew. But what people don't seem to realize is when you start talking to a person, you don't have to be laying down in the bed or laying down or having X period. You can be real intimate in just conversation. You know how you can bond over intimate conversation for periods of time? People don't understand. That's when you can actually connect with someone. It doesn't always have to be physical. That's where it starts. On the phone, over lunch, just connecting. The physical part, anybody can be physical and have no connection. That's just a physical thing. Yeah, your body might feel good for a couple minutes. That's it. But that connection, that mental connection, that lasts. People overlook that all the time. Like, oh, it was just phone call. Oh, it was innocent. No, not when you're talking every day. Not when you're playing on the phone, sending emojis. Now, if y'all was just strictly business, talking about fitness and doing what you need to do to grow in that realm, that's one thing. Then it would be business, 9 to 5. After that, cut all conversations. But y'all sending little cutesy emojis, chocolate emojis. That's flirting. Am I lying? That's flirting. Anyway, that's all I gotta say, y'all. This clip is only a piece of what's to come. They come back this Saturday. I'm glad, I'm happy, because even though I know there's a blackout, people aren't watching, I continue to watch it. It was boring the first half. I need them to pick it up this second half. Okay. And also I want to touch base on Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King. Now, they had this last interview with Marquez or whatever his name is. No disrespect. I just don't know how to say his name. But Dr. Heavenly said that he had a bad edit. Now, supposedly, I think Carlos King got a little offended about her saying, don't say bad edit because we film what we film. We don't put words in people's mouths and blah, 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 blah. He got offended. So she apologized. But now she's talking about she's going to change her, I guess, her lives for other topics. She ain't going to talk about reality shows no more. She's tired of the mess. So maybe after that interview, her and Carlos King must have got into it. And her thing was, I ain't got time for this. But it reminded me again, and it's two different scenarios, two different things, but it's the same type of thing. Funky Dineva, Al Reynolds, upset with Claudia. Now we got Carlos King, upset with Heavenly. And my whole thing is, Heavenly don't need Carlos. Because she can still come down there to the platform, do the mess or whatever by herself. Like she said, she liked to talk by herself. And I hope she continues to do that. Now, she can venture off and diversify her topics, but she still need to bring the mess every now and again because people love that character that she's developed for Married to Medicine. They love it. I hope she doesn't take that away. But my opinion, she don't need Carlos. Carlos need her. And when Carlos is by himself and he's not interviewing someone that's halfway interesting, he's boring. So he would be stupid to get in his feelings and cut that what they got going on Monday, Messy Mondays, because I enjoy it. And I know a lot of other people do too. I don't always agree with everything that they say, but the mess is funny. I like when and I get a kick out of Carlos cracking up on her. You know what I mean? He be all down in the in the floor and walking away and come back, slap. I get a kick out of him laughing at her. But he messing himself up. Get out your feelings, Carlos. Get out your feelings and come back to Messy Mondays. That's crazy. She said it because that's what she felt. She apologized. Move on. You said your piece. I'm sure she wouldn't say it again. That's where I'm at. Well, tell me what y'all think, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then all of a sudden, I don't know. I don't know if I was watching a live. I can't remember. I think it might have been Miss Queen Sheba. Shout out to Queen Sheba. She had made a comment saying that when Marquez brought up Melody's name, he was like, "I was with Melody," and that's like whoop whoop. And Carlos went. I don't know if that face was about him not really liking her. Carlos doesn't really like to reveal things that are happening while they're taping. He likes to leave a lot of things not known. Even though I think we knew based on pictures that were put out there. I don't know when that interview was taped. Obviously, it was afterwards, but I don't know if the pictures had surfaced or not. So maybe he didn't know or maybe he wasn't aware. But I know he likes to keep everything hush hush until like the very last minute. He didn't really want to disclose like who was there, if anybody was. I'm understanding he might feel some way about. He might not feel any way about somebody saying that they've been taping, but he might not have wanted, him to disclose anything. Maybe he thought he was going somewhere else with it, but I didn't take that for him not to, because he said Melody's name, that he don't like Melanie. I didn't take it that way, but it could have been. I don't know. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Everybody be blessed. Peace.